Hello and welcome back to another video. It's been a little bit since I posted and I'm a little bit sick. I've been sick for about a week. It's nothing bad, but the voice is a bit different. Yeah, so recently I had been wondering what I wanted to do with my life. Like, what is my purpose? And I took a couple days in silence to try to figure that out. And I mean, ideally, I would have done this maybe in nature, in a Airbnb, isolated. But I stayed at my place and I told my family with who I live that to not communicate with me and that I would be in silence. So I did that, and it was an interesting experience. I feel like it really calms you down, and it's something that had been maybe bothering me, that when I'm alone, I'm quite calm and collected. But as soon as I would be with friends or certain people, my energies would sometimes almost change against my will compulsively. And I didn't necessarily like the person I was during those times. So it's been something I've been wanting to do, just to be calm and be able to carry that calmness no matter who I'm with. And I feel like I'm definitely closer to that. So that's nice. But yeah, what came out of this experience is that I I really want to follow the spiritual path. I think that's the way for me. The spiritual path of the yogi. And originally this is what I started with on this channel, spirituality, but then it got more of the self-improvement and less of the spirituality, which has its parallels, but I kind of drifted away from spirituality, even though I'd always been for meditation and all that. Maybe I was lacking a bit behind on that over time. But yeah, during this experience, I realized, or I remembered, the importance of being present, just to be clear of your thoughts and just experiencing the moment in its purity. And right here, this book called The Power of Now is actually the first book I read when it came to spirituality, and I really loved the book. It's been about maybe 2 years, maybe more, since I read the book for the first time, and now I'm starting to read it again. But what I just finished is this book, which is Be Here Now, which also speaks of the present moment, and I really appreciate that book as well. And it kind of pushed me back into this spiritual state, which I used to be in, but I kind of lost over time. And I feel like for me, this is really the part of myself I want to nurture over time. So I definitely recommend for you to read one of those two books if you haven't already. For me, The Power of Now they're both great. Honestly, whichever you feel ready to read first, or whatever other book calls to you, you should read. Like in the back, you can see I got a lot of books, but a lot of them I haven't read. And for some periods of time, sometimes I won't really read that much. But when a book, it speaks to me or I feel called to read it, that's when I'll read it. Even if I know there's some great books, it's just like, it'll come when the time is right, when that information will suit me best, will help me the most. So yeah, I think that we're really suffering from the past and the future, and those things really don't exist. It's all in the mind. It's the ego which is scared, and it tries just to prepare itself, and it's just wheels spinning that distract you. And once you start putting your energy into being more present, being more calm, nurturing your spiritual self, it really works, and it really helps in life. So I think that's gonna be it for this video. And I feel like I'm really glad that I reconnected with this part of myself, and I think this is what I want to continue with on this channel. More of the spiritual side. And it's not going to change that much. I've always liked the spiritual stuff. But now I feel like I realize this is where I need to go, and I'm just going to go deeper into it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in some more videos, which I'll be making soon, hopefully. Peace.